You handled yourself well. Find anything interesting? Let's see what we have here. Interesting. So, their ship was stolen from the Hope Tech factory. Whoever pulled that off must have been one hell of a shipjacker. Well, I guess someone really wants that farm bad. Speaking of which, let's get back there and let Miss Wagner know that she's safe. For now.
Jackpot. Yes. Better we get it than someone else.
What's the news? What happened? Did you find those men? Well, it's good to see you're all right then. They must have been crazy or desperate. So who were they? So I have no way of knowing if they're armed. Guess I'll start sleeping with a gun. I can't thank you enough. I'd hate to be remembered as the wagon. Of course.
If you have any more trouble, give us a call. We're in system. All right, Deputy. Let's get back to the rock.
Home sweet home.
Hey, Dad. Want to hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. Young man can always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis? Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Okay. Good one, Cora.
Approaching ship, you've entered Freestar Collective space. Maintain your current course while we scan for contraband. That's all we need. You're cleared for landing at Aquila City.
Council of Governors meet in our very own Aquila City.
A year or two back, I should.
If you're looking for the Rangers, check the upper levels or the canteen.
Just making my way.
What's the story on Montero Luna?
That call we got from Wagoner Farm turned out to be a little more interesting than I was expecting. Some men were trying to run the Wagoners off their land. They tried to buy it first, but when that didn't work, they turned to threats. We confronted them, and unfortunately, it came to violence. None of them survived.
You helped someone in need and came back alive. That's a job well done. For the time being, yes, but you could still be in danger. That's why we need to fill in some blanks. What did you make of these men who were trying to take the farm? If that's true, then someone must have hired them. Now, did you find anything that might give us a lead on why these men wanted the farm? All right. Says here the thief had help from someone inside Hope Tech. Ain't much to go on.
There's something else. They were dressed in Freestar militia uniforms. The unit badge was yellow on black with the number 1. They also said something about being forgotten. They seemed bitter about it, resentful. Didn't you fight in the Colony War, Marshal? Any of that sound familiar?
The 1st Cavalry. I was in that unit for a while. But it was disbanded decades ago. After the Battle of Near. Hell, it's our only lead. The Hope Tech factory is in Hope Town on Polvo. Nia Kaluza. She can introduce you to Ron Hope, the president. Just make sure you stay on his good side. Good. This is your assignment now, Deputy. Work with the other. Meantime, I'll look into a possible connection with the Good Hunting.
Nicely done.
Take off, Captain.
Don't worry. Any bad guys try to take the ship, I'll blast them. Or, you know, just take off and fly. Bye!
speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. Scan complete. You're clear to land.
Dad, do you think Solomon Coe would have liked me?
Sure. Everybody likes you, don't they?
Do you think he would have liked you?
Well, if you listen to your grandpa, Solomon Coe would have given me a good whooping. But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
Please tell me you're here to help, not to try and steal my ship. You need my help. I'd laugh if it didn't hurt so much. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got... As you can see, I ain't... Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get... Don't need to ask for that, I'd have helped you anyway. Since you're new, here's a lesson for you. Rangers look at...
Rangers are a team. No need to curry favor.
Thanks. That should get me home. Good. There aren't many of us out there. So it makes all... Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if... We can't let that...
They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha.
Good hunting.
think one man made all of this. Nothing was here until Ron Hope.
Need the work done? You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple weeks. Okay, sure. We'll take care of any holes, broken seals.
I mean, Ron Hope.
Excuse me.
Well, friendly.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Excuse me. A little desperate here.
This was literally nothing until Ron Hope came here.
Keep an eye on your valuables.
You made it. Those outlaws didn't give you too much trouble, I trust? I can walk, talk, and breathe without too much pain. That's good enough for me. Good. I'm sure it didn't hurt that I softened him up for you. You've got good timing. A courier just came in from Aquila. The Marshal sends his regards along with a briefing on your case. I was surprised as hell to learn about the starship theft. Nobody said a word to me about it. Anyway, his office is upstairs. He's in a meeting, but it's...
Trucks in space! Their motto always cracks me up.
President of Hope Tech. He's on the Council of Governors. The Council oversees the Freestar Rangers, so don't rile him up. I've spent a long time trying to build a good relationship with Hope. He comes on a little strong, but there's a lot to admire about the man. Everything you see around you, he built. Pretty much everyone
dust
in this
except
town
for the
owes him for
factory.
their livelihood. Can't begin to imagine the kind of pressure that must put on someone. All I'm saying is, try to show a little respect. All the way up. Is it just me, or does every executive in the settled systems have an office on the top floor? I guess being above everyone makes them feel like they're, well, above everyone.
As for parts, we could try outsourcing. Do a contract with scavengers, maybe, but that's a decision that's got to be made upstairs.
Well, talk to Elaine about the scavengers. It's not a bad idea, provided we get a good deal. And I don't mean a fair deal. I mean a good deal. Remember, it's not just our bottom line that matters. We're also responsible for the welfare of everyone in the factory. We look out for our people here, Bridget. That's a point of great personal pride.
Excuse me, Mr. Hope?
Well now, the Freestar Rangers. At last! Dan, good to see you. I think we're done here, Bridget.
Yes, sir.
This is the deputy I told you about.
Splendid. Splendid! It's a noble calling being a Freestar Ranger. We certainly could use more of you. I'm sure I don't have to tell you what an outrage it is to have a ship stolen right out of the factory. Justice must be done, and the sooner the better. That's good news. Of course, that doesn't mean your work. I want the thief found and prosecuted to the full extent of the law. I'm sure I don't need to remind you of my position on the Council of Governors. I'm glad we understand each other.
I'd take Ron Hope over Benjamin Bayou any day of the week. Looks like...
Now, tell me that you've at least got a lead. Know what happened after the... What dusk? Well, I'm not... Because I told them not to. If word got out, I'm in fierce competition. What's more, every starship thief... What? None... We vet our people thoroughly here. HopeTech holds its employees to the very highest standards. Nevertheless, I suppose I could have Cosette conduct a thorough personnel review. We questioned everyone who was in the building when it happened. Frankly, I think, however, I can't deny there are times when... No, nothing at all. Not that it didn't have great value, mind you. HopeTech. Now, you can bet my ships last twice as long as any... Very well. I need you to understand something, Deputy. This town is home to men, women, and children who depend on HopeTech for a living. I provide jobs that put... If word gets out about the stolen ship...
You've got a reputation for looking after your own, Mr. Hope. I'm sure the deputy here will keep that in mind.
Is that so? Well, I'm glad to hear it. I've worked hard to make sure that everyone here is well cared for. I'm glad we...
I'm sorry to interrupt, Mr. Hope, but there's been a development.
Not now, Cosette. I'm in the middle of something.
But sir, we have new information. I've just received a report that the stolen ship was seen landing at Neon just after the theft.
A breakthrough at last. Well, Deputy, it sounds like you'll be heading to Neon, which means I can get back to work. Remember what we discussed. My people are depending on you.
Hey, can I get a word? That wasn't as helpful as it could have been. Still. Let's hope. So, guess you're headed for Neon. There's a ring. He's a little different than the rest of us. He should be able to help you out. Well, we've both got work to do. It was good to meet you, Deputy. Thanks again for helping me out up there. No problem. Good luck on Neon, Deputy.
I need a faster computer.
stunt gone wrong?
Off-worlders. Nothing ever good comes from them.
Just keep it holstered. We'll get along fine.
Starship, Cora. Pets and starships don't always mix so well.
Aw, come on, please. I need somebody to talk to while I'm on the ship by myself.
Contraband. All right, you're good. Welcome to Neon.
Personally, I think Neon's the heart of the Free Star